In today's video, I'm going to show you how to trade gold correctly. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel and I hope everyone is doing well. So I know most of you might be asking yourself when to buy and when to sell. You have seen a lot of videos teaching you when to buy and when to sell. There is something what you didn't know. Since I always trade gold, so I will show you some movement that I do follow while trading gold. And I just want you to pay attention about what I'm gonna teach you, because ever since I started making money from the forex market, I was like, no, let me make a YouTube and create and post wherever I think it is so useful to my people who are following me. So don't forget to subscribe in order not to miss the next video. You know, it's coming straight. You can see my screen, right? You can see my screen, right? Oh, this buy trade, I just took it recently with the team, which gave us 1 to 2.5 risk reward, which is a very massive. The trade went straight to our TP and we managed this trade very well. So let's go to other features that I want to show. So first of all, with Trump officially declared the winner, the market is buzzing with anticipation. Let's discuss how this victory impacts gold along with some technical analysis. So if we can talk about the impact on gold, historically a Trump win often result in a strong dollar, which could limit gains on gold prices. However, his aggressive trade policies and potential tariffs could heighten trade tensions and drive the market uncertainty, such as we may still see gold retain some strength as a safe haven. The weeks leading up to election, especially if there is uncertainty about the outcome, gold price often rise. Investors tend to buy gold to hedge against potential market volatility. This means the demand for the safe haven asset increase. Actually, when the demand increase, there is a certain, there is unusual volatility that happened in the market. And now you know why gold tagged before the US election and sold off after, as dollar gained strength following Trump's victory. Meanwhile, as a trader, you need to make most of such opportunities. You need a platform that offers unbeatable spreads, and here comes
is that since you're already at the bottom, there's only one way to go from here, and that is up.
What's stopping you from taking that leap? Is it doubt or fear? So let me tell you something about success. Success doesn't come to those who play it safe. You had it right. So meanwhile, it comes to those who are willing to take risks. You can't grow if you're still standing still. That's never happened. And you can't succeed in forex all in life if you're scared of taking that first step. So I know you're asking yourself, what does it mean to take a risk? So I will explain. So risk isn't about jumping into unknown. I mean, because you like taking risk, you jump on something which you don't really know. What I'm trying to mean, it's about stepping out of your comfort zone. Let's say, I know you're here, you have been watching ever since I started recording my journey, and you have been watching myself, right? Trading from zero, buying my first car, buying my second car, and literally buying all the stuff I'm having, from the trenches that I was to where I am right now. Guess what? You never take risk. You never move out of your comfort zone. You never found my tech or my link where you can text me, how can I get started, right? So that's what I call taking risk. So meanwhile, by taking risk, it's when you know that there is a possibility of failure, but also there is a possibility of getting a reward which will change your life. I mean, look about life. Life itself, as soon as you get born, which means the world got 1 and you have 0, right? So meanwhile, you have nothing to lose if you take risk. At the same time, it's more than that. It's putting your beliefs in yourself. So meanwhile, risk means understanding that you can lose, but the losses are towards the growth and learning about the mistakes. Meanwhile, nothing can happen if you don't risk or if you're not a risk taker. Another thing, without risk, there is no reward. It's about choosing courage over comfort. And when I say comfort, you know what I mean, right? So another thing I will explain why taking risk is essential for success. Why do I need to take risk if I want to be successful? So every success story starts with someone who is willing to take risk. It could be Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and more billionaires. They took risk. So meanwhile, they made all the move that no one was willing to take. I know you know what I'm trying to mean, right? And that's why they succeeded. So let's dive into forex trading. In forex trading, the successful traders, they are not the one that playing it safe. No, they are the traders who are willing and who are taking risk. So meanwhile, when it's about risk, I'm not saying that you just take risk, unnecessary risk. I mean calculated risk. Mark my word. I mean, you can be having a 90% win rate, 95% win rate, and still lose. But when you take risk and take the calculated risk, actually, you can learn to success. All right. So if you don't know my name, I'm simply Brani, and I'm a forex trader and entrepreneur. I started trading in 22, and I've been in the market. I've been trading for 3 years now, and yeah, and do some kind of a video shooting my life and telling you what you could follow and what you shouldn't follow. So make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. So as I was talking about the traders who are great, they are not the trader who played safe. No, they learned how to take the calculated risk. They had to study their strategies, and they know that without risk there is no success. Meanwhile, right now I'm going to teach you how to take risk wisely by learning forex trading. I mean, there is a lot of online business where you can make money, but I think by trading you'll be your own boss, because I myself I made it in trading. Meanwhile, sit down and subscribe down. Let me teach you that. I started trading, no one was there. I discovered trading through social media while I was following a lot of people. That's when I found out trading. I had to quit my job, which is 9 to 5. I had to shut down everything, and guess what? I had to sell everything down in order to fund my account so that I can trade. Meanwhile, that day it was very grateful for me, where I left everything in 2023 January, where I left everything to go for full-time forex trading. I don't know where I would be, but I guess I'm not where I want to be, but I'm good and I'm well. So on this journey, I will teach you how to take calculated risk by learning forex trading. Meanwhile, if you have been trading or if you have been brand new to trading, I guess you're at the right channel. Now, here is the difference between reckless risk and calculated risk. So first step, it's learning. Before you take any major step in forex trading, learning is so important. So meanwhile, you need to learn how the market works. So this is where the smart risk takers stand out. They don't gamble. Smart risk takers don't gamble. They take calculated risk and dedicating themselves. Meanwhile, understanding the tools before you go in for full force while trading. So if you take that aside, forex it's all about knowing when to take a trade. So besides all, you see people trading New York session, London session, Asian session. Guess what? If you sit on this level and you don't know when you should take a trade, you are about to take a reckless risk. You are about to take a risk which you may regret maybe. So meanwhile, one need to take time and learn fundamental and technical analysis. Use a demo account to study and practice a risk-free trading demo account, and you can trade that with Exness. So I will leave a link below where you can create real or a demo account for practice, so that you can really study your behavior and take calculated risk. So in this case, you need to build confidence and understand how the market moves. Once you understand that, your risk becomes your strategy. So another step is that overcoming the fear of taking risk. So in this case, fear is the biggest obstacle which stops people from taking risk, but fear and opportunity go hand in hand. So I want you to think, every time when you're about to take a risk. Let me say it this way. Ask yourself, is this fear protecting me, or it is stopping me from something? So meanwhile, if you learn how to take calculated risk in forex trading, you learn overcome fear. As I told you, fear is one of the obstacles which affects taking risk. Meanwhile, when you're about to take risk, you get that fear, but you never get a chance to ask yourself, is it protecting me? So what I'm trying to mean with the calculated risk and the right knowledge, fear becomes something that you can control. So another step is invest in yourself. Meanwhile, the greatest investment you will ever make is in yourself. The more you learn, the more confidence you become, and the more calculated risk you can take. Meanwhile, Forex is not all about money. It's all about mastering and unlocking a skill that can unlock your life. I don't know whether you can really understand, right? But first, you need to take risk, and the risk is believing in yourself. The more you believe in yourself, the more you can take a smart risk. So I want to challenge you today. Number one step, what you're gonna do, you're gonna tap into the link down and create a trading account. First, if you're a new beginner, you're gonna create a demo account and text me with a screenshot. I will let you in my community where I trade live and I teach how the market recycle work. And the only risk that you can regret is the risk you didn't take.